Well, as I said a month ago, August was going to probably be peak Bob the Pop Pop content in terms of the videos. The albums that I was reacting to was Super Friday in there and Atrocity Exhibition and so on. Death Grips. Fuck, that was great. Moving into September, time to lay out what's coming next. For those of you who do not follow me on Twitter, I made a disastrous poll this morning because I've been getting lots of messages about the new JID album, The Forever Story. He goes, oh, you gotta check it out. You gotta check it out. It's so good. It's really good. I was like, okay. And, inside my Discord server, there's been so much commotion over this album that a small group of people formed a committee to present their reasoning and logic as to why I should do this album and blah, blah, blah. And there's some strong points to be made. Apparently it's very good. Sounds like a good album to enter into JID with. Obviously, in terms of channel, doing new albums is kind of healthy for the channel. I like that in the sense of if it's somebody I already know, I don't want to chase views. That's a big thing for me. I'm still focused on the journey, though I do eventually hope to get to a point where I am reacting to current albums as they drop in real time, because I think that's what gives longevity to the channel, because eventually I'll get through all these classic albums. When I posted a poll on Twitter, I accidentally put the Never story, not the Forever story, because it was like 6:30 in the morning and I wasn't really paying attention and I got confused. And people were very, very happy with that. Yeah, like 2/3 of the votes. Like, yeah, absolutely. Do the Never story this Friday. Do it. And then I realized as I was reading the comments, people were like, well, what about the new one? Well, what do you mean? The new one's called Forever. Oh, fuck. Okay, I posted the wrong thing. So then I posted a different poll for the Forever story. Anyway, total disaster. Opened a huge can of worms for myself. So September 2nd, the first Friday of September, will be JID, The Never Story. The Never Story. I want to start with that one. 2 reasons. I've never heard him before. I do feel like I'll be chasing views, even though I think it's a healthy idea to do current albums. That is good for the channel. But I don't like the idea of chasing views. As strange as that might sound, since you're supposed to do that, right? You're supposed to make the channel bigger and stuff like that. But also, people left a good point of apparently on the Forever story, there's lots of references to the Never story. So I want to check out the Never story. I'm gonna check it out. I guess he also has, he's got a couple albums. There's a shorter EP. Maybe I'll check out the EP as well. And then with the Forever story, enjoying the Never story is obviously important, but people say that one's good. Probably get to the Forever story a little bit later, not super, super soon, but a little bit later. So there you go. That answer is probably going to piss off a lot of people. I can't wait to get back into Discord after this video posts and just sit back and eat my wonton soup and watch the turmoil as people argue over which ones I should be doing and all this other shit. Anyway, there you go. That's just my own personal fun, watching everybody else be tormented over my decisions. I will say again, I've said this so many times, the hardest part about this channel is picking which album to do next, because there's a shit ton and there's so many good ones still. With that, September will have a bunch of finallys. September 9th, I will finally react to Low End Theory by Tribe Called Quest. Finally. The 16th, I am finally going to do Because of the Internet by Childish Gambino. Gonna do that one. On the 23rd, I'm finally going to do Astroworld. Finally, Travis Scott fans. And then I'm going to conclude September with LP by JPEG Mafia. The goal there being, him and Danny are working on an album. I don't know if it's an album. They're working on something together. I'm hoping it's an album. If it is, I want to be ready for that because I absolutely want to do that in real time when it does drop. I think Danny's got one coming as well. I don't know if I'll do that one. I don't know. We'll see. Basically, if new albums pop up, I'll just take September and bump some stuff. I don't know. We'll see. That's the current schedule. If something significant happens between now and then, things will change as they do. And there you go. Make sure you leave the comments telling me why I'm wrong on my album selection. It's very important. It's a very important part of the channel, is being told, no, you got to do this one. And I do want to say, for those who are disappointed that I'm not going to do the Forever story and that, thinking, well, no, it's important for the channel, doing current albums, all that stuff. I agree. But I also want you to consider the idea that this is a good problem to have. It's a good problem that, first of all, that there are so many albums to react to begin with. It's a good problem that so many good new ones have come in. And it's a good problem that so many people within the community care enough about the channel and the videos to actually care which ones I pick next. You know, it's a good problem. So for those of you who are maybe frustrated, hopefully you can kind of, you know, take this and look at it from a different angle and go, okay, yeah, okay. Or you'll just be pissed one way or the other. Either way, I'm going to go eat my wonton soup, and we'll see you guys in September.